of the map. And final pick for EDG is going to be Fiora.
Diversifying that portfolio, Ray has started to step up. We know that he has that carry potential from his Cloud9 days, but on had to shelf it as here comes Haro.
Haro's looking to try and get an early gank into the bottom lane. Uzi gets slowed down by Mako. Ignite this very early. Uses the heal, flashes away, takes some damage, trying to cut this one back. A first blood! It's going to be picked up by Haro. Ming's forced to retreat. EDG attack the bottom lane.
And Haro side, you never expect that type of gank.
You can see on the bottom right of your screen, the minimap control ward was placed down very early into RNG's jungle. Played exactly according to EDG's playstyle. They set up for a play, they make the pick bottom lane, they go for the push, and this turret is going to fall. RNG have not been able to disrupt their playstyle just yet, and it's a very early lead for EDG.
And yes, again,
so Morgana's not even free anymore, and you're looking at Camille now, has to do something.
And they're going for a fight. Scout taking a couple of turret shots. Ming tries to initiate, but steps on the trap. Bounce back, gonna bring Swain underneath the turret. Scout's fine. Heal comes out from my boy, keeps him alive. But RNG are fairly healthy as well. Tatai gets the first kill in this fight. Locks down iBoy as well. In the backlines, Ray has assassinated Ming. Still looking to threaten this one. Tatai forced the flash away. Uzi's going big. The Mad Dog is barking. Gets a kill for himself. Ray the assassin picks up his own double.
Better yet, it was the Kog'Maw getting a lot of those kills, getting a lot of the gold, and again, trying to slow down this eventual siege. That's 2 more waves later that EDG are finally able to take down top.
They haven't stopped the bleeding just yet though, because what was a 1.5k lead has now doubled. 3,000 gold being picked up by EDG. RNG are trying to take the consolation prize of the second elemental dragon.
Should have early control.
Especially with how iBoy's itemizing, but Casa's going for another fight, bringing Scout back in. Scout still tanking the turret. Ming jumps in, doesn't get the knockup, but Scout still taking a beating from this turret. Doesn't get the final auto attack.
Although Scout did not get that memo.
They're trying to chase down
Uzi,
Uzi, locks him down, pulls him back on top of a trap. iBoy pops Uzi, instant kill. They get a pick.
And that's the thing, at this point in the game, it would be fine for Caitlyn to have the rapid fire cannon because all she needs to do is siege the tower. The fact that Scout is able to find and disrupt RNG like that is massive.
Towards top side of the map, where Haro and Scout have been already working on the top lane in a turret, and that's 4 turrets to EDG just 19 minutes into the game.
And honestly, that's just
in the finals, doing well so far. It's going to find Kasa, but Kasa pulls him back. Initiation comes through, and RNG, they get the pick.
Okay, there's domestic Haro.
He didn't have an escort in Mako this time around, so
that's
he
what it was.
escort. not actually aware that Kasa was there at all, of course, but now RNG with an opportunity to push forwards themselves. The tie even on a flank to threaten, so that's just a free turret.
Pulling back the gold slightly, they even use Rift Tail to continue pushing through. 15 seconds on Haro. Scout is being chased down by Uz.
Ramped up now. We've hit the 2 points. The Truff is gone. And we're looking towards a major strength in the AD carry position of EDG. And that means because resistances, for me, he just wants to maximize his damage output. He's gone towards the crit as bottom's all in.
Yeah, Ray has been locked down by Tatai. Takes a lot of damage. Xiaohu is here as well. Good damage and a pick in the bottom lane from RNG. Baron might be started by EDG.
An actual 0-3-2 put in place by RNG. Remember, both have teleports, so EDG can't just purely force something as a response.
Plant their feet here and create a base.
Well, they're looking for a fight here. They jump in on top of iBoy, locking him down. Force the flash away early. Good snare coming out on top of Uzi, but he's taking absolutely no damage. Scout is trying to move into the back lines. Xiaohu separates the team, but it costs him his life. Looking to pull back Kasa. Uzi's trying to kite this one out, but he's not dealing enough damage. His W is still on cooldown. Scout still pushing forward, pulls back the puppy. Another pick for EDG. They find a team fight.
They finish the fight with full health because of a Janna and a Fiora as well. They keep pushing forward. EDG take the turret, go straight to the Baron right now, threaten and kill the rest.
Separated the team from the side of EDG as they chase through the RNG roster, but this is not a Galio, it's a Morgana, and he fell so quickly.
And Scout is definitely showing up in the finals for all of the wishy-washy double-edged sword of regular split Scout.
But this is going to be another inner turret falling. RNG have been forced back inside of their base.
This is one bad fight from RNG away from
go again.
He was on top of a control wall, but they got vision through the champions pushing forward to the turret. The cancel of the jump coming out against Kasa allows EDG to break the base. Redemption is going to heal them all back up to full. Ming takes a shot from Caitlyn. He's down to half health. EDG are going to try and push for the first inhibitor as the inhibitor turret has already fallen.
The second Uzi does not have his W available, they go forwards. The second that Xiaohu does not have the black shield available, they go forwards.
They make a secondary siege on a mid tower.
One more wave, last chance and they're in.
They jump in, Uzi's forced to flash away. Ming goes for initiation and cancelled. Kasa gets knocked up. Scout into the back lines, locking down the puppy. He pops, and Kog'Maw is dead. EDG have broken the base. Xiaohu's forced to retreat.
This may actually just be the rest of the game here, Fisher. With a couple of kills, they're still pushing.
They're trying to push. The tie as well as Xiaohu have to try and put up a massive defense. EDG are so far ahead. Baron buff is going to expire, but the death timers are just way too long here. Forcing the flash out of Morgana, forcing Tatai back to the fountain. iBoy stepping forward with Scout as well. They want more, they want blood, and they can smell it in the waters in game one. EDG take it.
The machine of Edward.
Xiaohu and Exodia is complete here, Rusty. Na gets locked in the top lane for EDG.
Attaboy. They're listening to me. They know Na's the greatest pick here because we go.
A QSS, and already MLG being so aggressive. Instead,
They're
Haru
in.
turns onto Xiaohu. Xiaohu gets locked down, but he doesn't get stun procs. Haru underneath the turret. First blood to MLG. Malasianko can smell more. Scout does tie it back up. Uzi not flashing away just yet. Ming's going to be able to devour him to keep him safe. He flashed out of that nice and early. All of Mako's crowd control is used, and they turn onto Morgana. Tatai is here. Rage joined the fight as well, but it's EDG that retreat because Lightning is being slammed down from the Ragnarok of Olaf. MLG wants to continue chasing. RNG get the 2 picks to the bottom lane, and they're going to continue pushing for this turret.
And this is what you need to understand is that Uzi is the puppet master in the bottom lane. Ming answers to him, and Uzi puppeteered that beautifully. The fact
for the 2v2, it's a Tahm Kench Ashe that can roam around the map very effectively now that turret is gone. It's a dragon on top of all of that, and that is a monument
for the team, but EDG are going to try and force a fight topside. Ming, casual, just sidesteps the ultimate coming out from Haru. Saves Uzi. Uzi still has flash available. He's going to try and get away from this, but he gets a wall. Mako goes forward. Ash Hour gets thrown out. Still trying to lock him down, and they do so successfully. But everyone from RNG is rotating. They don't have Tatai, and Scout is slowly joining this fight. EDG have to be patient. Haru's the first target to take it down. Scout pops his ultimate, tries to go forward, pulls back the spicy hot pot. Tahm Kench doesn't get out this fight either. EDG force, and they get 3 kills.
EDG bounce back. Missing was a big problem in the last engage as well. He's here now. They can threaten away from a structure. They need to have extra strong.
And they are still strong at the moment, but they're trying to weather the storm against...
When you look at realistically, how are they even going to get to those turrets? You might have Ray sneak one away here and there on the side.
AD carry is looking for the flank. Ray slows him down, trying to get the hyperprox, but locked down by the ultimate from Uzi, chasing him forward. Hail of Aaron's going to be enough. RNG get a pick.
Plays like that.
And they're now moving 4 members in the bottom lane with a banner of command minion, take down another inner turret for themselves. We just saw that at 20 minutes.
Composition isn't the best at engaging.
Except that. They catch iBoy. The Black Shield's not going to be there in time. And Tatai gets a flank as well. The 80 carry from EDG is going to fall. And RNG get a pick in the mid lane.
And we're talking towards EDG's perhaps lack of engage against the Tahm Kench. Well, now we can see RNG's engage with the Ashe being available, catching them out of position because they seem to have prioritized the Morgana highly.
We think that it would work well against Tahm Kench, but Uzi says, you know what, Ashe is going to be able to counter that lane. That gets taken down nice and easy.
Yeah, and they're denying Edward Gaming any attempt to stall here by refusing to sort of pick potential.
Also feels like RNG are very comfortable in the way they manipulate their lanes and look for these fights. They don't need to teleport flanks, but they go for a fight against Haru. In fact, Tatai flashing forward, easy kill being picked up. That's the jungle that's going to fall. Heal comes out, Black Shit as well, trying to keep it alive. The arrow, not going to be arranged for the snipe, but RNG get Baron buff on the back of that play. Xiaohu's looking to try and reinitiate 0-3-2 playstyle just yet. Xiaohu's already chipped away at this turret. A few more auto attacks will be enough to take that down. Ray goes into Mega now, but it's too little too late. Xiaohu gets the turret for himself. They've broken the base against EDG.
And there you go, everything being sieged all at once. Edward Gaming didn't have the split-second decision-making to pick where they wanted to hit, and if they lose a team fight here, it's pretty much game. So deciding to fight another day while they lose their entire base.
You said it best earlier. EDG need a setup, and how do you set up when every part of your base is being attacked by RNG? Multiple fronts, multiple aggressive plays. First inhibitor's going to fall. The final inhibitor turret is under siege. Thomas the tank there chugging away, takes down the turret. Inhibitor is bare. Top side's going to fall for Tatai shortly after. And EDG, all they have left is their damn Nexus.
And they are running out of time. They're looking for Ray. He's got Meganar.
They're still pushing forwards
as well. If you go, you go now.
One team fight. EDG have done it before against gold deficits similar to this. One stand to send them to match point or try and at least stop the bleeding here. But RNG, they're just so aggressive. They're so strong. Banner of Command is chipping away at these turrets one by one. MLXG in the backlines. Mako, he's already dead. They're towards their fountain, but it's too little too late. It is spicy here in game number 2 as Malasianko steps onto the rift and dominates the early game. And Ace gets picked up. We're all tied up 1-1.
The man on your...
We'll have Karma going to the mid lane with Braum protecting Uzi's Kog'Maw. Final pick coming up from EDG is going to be Morgana once again.
And the thing is that's all about them.
Yeah, they want this Cloud Dragon. 3 minutes and 39 seconds into the match. KazaLoLL takes way too much damage, but Mako, as well as iBoy, with the pressure they created bottom lane, are able to heal being used by Uzi just to get a little bit more crowd control. They collapse it towards Mako, but Black Shield's going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Flash away, flash forward from Black Shield. They slow him down. Mako does get stunned, but he's still alive. KazaLoLL now with the counter. Teleport's coming in from Karma. Stand United's coming in from Let Me. They're looking for a fight, but it's a cancel from Ray. It's a 4-on-4 in the bottom lane. RNG do get the first kill. Scout will rotate down towards bottom. The only objective they will get if they still try to force the fight.
RNG is still looking. Teleports are in as well.
MLXG steals it away from KazaLoLL. Take that, I am back, not you. Xiaohu still trying to collapse, locking down Scout. He tries to slide away from the fight. iBoy fighting this one over the wall in the choke point against RNG.
Get themselves a turret for Uzi to pick up 2 odd waves, and why am I not surprised at all that RNG are happy to do that?
We see this time and time again that Uzi won't. He shouldn't have been there, but if you give him the split-second reaction time, he nailed it.
There are not many players in the world that will be able
to take this fight. But if anything goes wrong in front of the Baron pit, they're 2 steps back versus 1 step forward.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, EDG are just kind of hands. What do we do next?
I mean, we heard the crowd when KazaLoLL stepped into play. We hear the crowd whenever an ad runs on the big screens with KazaLoLL space.
Composition between the Trundle pillar as well as the Azir Sand Soldiers, Edward Gaming's comp can destroy them in choke points.
Wait for the horn from Ray. That's the go button for EDG.
Xiaohu tries to speed himself up, gets Stand United in as RNG collapsing towards the pit. It could be a 50-50. On comes out KazaLoLL. He's almost dead in the back lines. Baron hasn't been hit. RNG find the team fight. Uzi's still alive. And Mala Selkwa, he smites the Baron. He takes away from EDG.
It's nearly impossible, and they siege in mid lane RNG. EDG's only resolve now is to try and force a fight you would have to expect, but it's an Ornn as their best bet. A Varus ultimate, which is a miracle to hit and a carry at all. They are just going to start to lose the map again, reminiscent of Game 2.
Splitting apart EDG.
Just gonna walk away.
They're trying to attack the bottom side of the map, and everyone else just says, let's go top.
They have a second banner of command. They're able to pressure multiple places at once. It's not just a 1-3-1, it's a constant rotisserie of lane assignments, and now they push top.
RNG are swarming Summoner's Rift. There is no one point of focus. They will tear you apart, split you across the map, and destroy every structure that stands in your base. Shurima turret's going to fall, allowing the inhibitor to be opened once again. Uzi's not afraid to be in front of his entire team because he has all the protection he needs to dive into the base and take down these structures.
The last line of defense for Edward Gaming is Scout on this Azir, but as you were saying...
For it, right? Is this little slugger that could.
KazaLoLL, what are you doing over there? Takes a lot of damage trying to lock him down, but the ultimate's going to keep him alive for a little bit longer. Tries to jump back in. Chopped out. Uzi finds the final auto attack against this demon. RNG get a pick and they're looking for Baron.
He was buying time for Scout to get here. They store him top lane. They make the play. Now they get the Baron for free with the jungler gone. EDG completely routed.
And that's the thing, if you crack KazaLoLL, you crack Edward Gaming. It's the captain, the shot caller, the eldest member on the team, the mentor who went down, gave away the Baron. This is RNG's game to clean out.
They found iBoy, he tried to flash away, but Uzi gets the final auto attack. Another one bites the dust, and there's chance of RNG in the entire stadium at the moment.
2 dead right now. Banner of command with the Baron pushing in mid lane. That's 3 inhibitors as a bare minimum from both of those picks. They catch iBoy. They get the youngest member after the most experienced member, and they are propped to win.
Uzi is not just hungry for this, he is starved for it. He is about to go 1 game away from his title. Fish!
Still slow and steady, but he wants everyone dead before he closes out this match. Triple kill for the Kog'Maw. The 4th one falls, and now RNG, they are at match point.
Oh,
no way. He's done it. Darkness has hit Chengdu. It's been taunted. MLSG's been playing him, and he actually locks it in. He's going to play checkers here, though, still playing chess. As KazaLoLL is trying to pick up blue, and Ming almost takes away. Actually, KazaLoLL, he's in trouble. Rakan goes in. 1 more Q will do the job. Ming has to hit it, has to pick up Silverbolt. Throws it down, and he does.
Ray's in trouble as well.
They're trying to lock him down, fighting against MLXG, and what looked like a great start for EDG has
as to when that actually happens.
KazaLoLL gets spotted out. It's going to get his recall cancelled, but Scout is waiting for it. Fear is going to come through. MLXG,
oh, no!
MLXD into the wall. Does get the the rotation of Xiaohu, but that's not going to help him out. Nocturne is sprinting down the lane, trying to see if he can get his darkness off. No teleport available for Let Me. Uzi and Ming trying to cut this one back out. Ricard goes in for initiation. Scout taking a lot of damage, but they only take down the AD carry from RNG.
And Uzi and Ming played that just as well.
RNG retaliate and pick up an elemental dragon for themselves. Cloud Dragon at 13 minutes into the match.
I actually had questions of where our lane assignments were going to settle now that Cloud Dragon, but it looks like both bot lanes are going to continue.
Felt a little bit desperate.
Huge swing of momentum here, especially as EDG now crack mid lane tower as the first objective to fall into this game. Like you said, Mako and
Start
iBoy.
a fight. Clear Love in the back line, so it can be cut off. They go for the initiation, collapsing onto the captain, or the previous captain of EDG. RNG get a pick.
Way out of position there from Clear Love.
This turret, they've acknowledged the exact same thing.
Hopefully we get a check-in with the top lane soon, because when Ray was rotating towards mid lane, best lane assignments, going to be putting Let Me down in the bottom lane, switching up Uzi and Ming towards the top side of the map, and hovering. Do you have other ideas to move towards top side of the map? And that turret's going to fall.
If they push this and Edward Gaming grab the wave, there is an
They kick off Baron.
And like you said, it was the fact that they didn't tag Mako, but the jungler's alive. This is burning down fast.
Let Me's going for the initiation. Ming
Got 'em
jumps
all.
in once again. Gets all 5 members between the top lane jungler. Mono Sanguo, Redemption, steals Baron. RNG take down EDG are against the Baron pit. More fight going through. Scouts trying to get out alive. Uzi can't get over the pit, but the damage is done. RNG pick up a decisive fight.
They're still going, they're still looking for more. Tom Kench has got one of them out, but they have to lose Ray.
He tries, but this is the sacrifice that
go
could
on.
give them hope. Ray stays a while, stays alive a little bit longer and escapes. Gets out alive. For now, Xiao finally collapses at a prolonged team fight, but still in favor of RNG.
And RNG proving why they are such a threat. They are a super team, a whack-a-mole of talents, as Clement said on the desk. Every single RNG member.
Now, who's going to contest him?
That's what they need to do, is force those side lanes, because still just walking up to a tower as a 5-man unit and attempting to siege with this composition versus
2,000 the difference, and with the itemization that they've got for themselves, it doesn't feel like 2,000. That's the thing, this next fight.
But it's still looking to try and continue pushing. Raid looking for a flash, but Clunar's being caught! RNG get the pick! Darkness comes out of RNG, denying the save from Ray.
And Clearlove once again out of position, just gives RNG another turret, gives them advantage. I mean, they're funneled right now.
Ornhorn comes online, they look for it, and it's bouncy castle time. Stand United comes through before Darkness, and She now dashing into the back lines. Uzi uses the ultimate nice and early, but they killed Ironboy. They take down the carry. They're looking for more kills. 3 members of EDG left alive, and RNG are chasing for more. KazaLoLL looking to try and escape. Lemmy is chasing him down, and Ming looks to lock him down as well. He gets out alive, but bottom lane for EDG is dead.
EDG are lucky to have 3 alive, frankly, after that fight. That should have been to RNG. It should still be the Baron to RNG. KazaLoLL has been forced to recall, and that's the moment that you're looking for. It's not just Ming, it is Let Me, it's the support staff of RNG. They are doing the work.
And it simply means that Edward Gaming survived to fight another day, but they are running out of chances. RNG, it's not going to go easily, though. EDG are not going to go quietly into the night. They will make them work for it, scrape over the finish line.
RNG, the 2-team fight team. That was their second. The comeback of Baron, the pick against KazaLoLL, and now another 10,000 plus goal behind. EDG still found a team fight inside their base. They are the kings of team fighting in the LPL, and they can put up a last stand.
But they have to put it up very soon. This is Banner of Command minions. Again, this is something that can end the game if you don't know how to force objectives, and they are looking.
Can you hear that? Uzi can taste it. His team are trying to pull him over the line, and even the crowd knows.
The Horde is out.
Let Me wants it now. Nocturne's going in, and the AD carry is dead. Chasing the back lines. Scout using the stasis, but he's going to go down as well. Uzi picks up a double, and there's only 1 member left, and it's Ray.
All they need to do now is dot the I's, cross the T's. RNG, they have set themselves up to win.
Where were you when history was made? Because here comes Uzi.
The curse lifted. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Uzi now reigns as king. Royal, never give up. Champions, and they will take on the world at MSI.
The king has been crowned, and Doublelift, Prey, Reckless, can you afford to take the throne from him? Because the best AD carry in the world is now attending MSI for the first time.
And it's been thrown around as well. Best AD carry in the world, is he the best player in the world at the moment?
But what is certain is that RNG will lift the cup. Uzi gets his first title in the LPL, and he's looking to take his first major international as he heads to MSI.
RNG have actually done it. Something that was a curse for Uzi. It was impossible for him to get the victory. He's been able to do it. The meta was finally for AD carries. He was there to be supported. At the end of the day, he does more than just be supported. His team supports him across the line.
Coach Hart and Kesman now joining the stage, followed by General Manager Firefox, former coach, gone to Worlds 3 times on 3 different teams. And a huge sigh of relief for Uzi. This is a guy whose trophy case has